Are you over 50 and find that no matter how many squats you do, your glutes just aren't getting stronger, and your balance isn't improving? You're not alone, and it's not your fault. For many people over 50, squats might not be the most effective exercise. I'm a doctor, and today I'm going to explain why this happens and show you 2 simple, science-backed exercises that are far more effective for realigning your pelvis and building strong glutes. This will dramatically improve your balance, reduce your risk of falls, and help you move with more confidence and less pain. So, why do squats often fail us as we age? It comes down to something called anterior pelvic tilt. Over years of sitting for long periods, our hip flexors at the front of our thighs become tight, and our glute muscles at the back become weak and inactive. This combination pulls the pelvis forward into a tilt. When your pelvis is tilted like this, trying to do a squat often just overworks your quads and lower back, while your glutes barely activate. You're putting in the effort, but the right muscles aren't getting the workout. It's like trying to drive a car with the handbrake on. You won't get very far, and you'll put a lot of strain on the engine. This pelvic tilt is more than just a workout problem. It's a major reason why balance gets worse with age. Your glutes are the powerhouse of your lower body. They are crucial for stabilizing your hips and torso. When they're not firing correctly, your whole body becomes less stable. Simple activities like walking on uneven ground, getting up from a chair, or even just standing can become challenging and risky. Many people experience lower back pain, hip tightness, and knee discomfort, all of which can be traced back to this muscular imbalance and weak glutes. The good news is, we can fix this. It's not about working harder, but working smarter. So, let us forget the frustrating squats for a moment and focus on 2 movements that directly target the root cause. These exercises will help release your tight hip flexors and wake up those sleepy glutes. The first exercise is the 90/90ths hip switch. This is fantastic for improving hip mobility and gently releasing those tight hip flexors. Sit on the floor with your knees bent. Now, drop both knees to one side, aiming to create 90-degree angles with both your front and back leg. Your front shin should be parallel to your body, and your back thigh should be perpendicular to it. Try to sit up as tall as you can, keeping your chest proud. You might feel a gentle stretch in your hips and glutes. Hold this for about 30 seconds. Now, without using your hands if possible, lift your knees up and switch them over to the other side. Repeat this switch back and forth 10 times. This movement lubricates the hip joint and starts to correct that pelvic tilt by teaching your body a new, more aligned position. The second, and most important, exercise is the glute bridge. This is the ultimate move to activate and strengthen your glutes directly, without straining your back. Lie on your back with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor about hip width apart, and your arms by your sides. Before you lift, I want you to gently tilt your pelvis back, so your lower back presses lightly into the floor. This is key to ensuring your glutes do the work. Now, squeeze your glutes and lift your hips up towards the ceiling until your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Imagine you're squeezing a $100 bill between your glutes. That's how much you should engage them. Hold at the top for 3 seconds, really focusing on that squeeze. Then slowly lower your hips back down. Do 15 repetitions. I recommend doing these 2 exercises every single day. They only take about 5 minutes. The 90/90ths hip switch preps your hips, and the glute bridge builds the strength. Consistency is what will bring results. Within a few weeks, you'll notice a significant difference. Your hips will feel looser, your glutes will feel more active, and most importantly, your balance and stability will improve. You'll feel more solid on your feet and more confident in your movements. These exercises aren't just about building muscle. They're about reclaiming your freedom and quality of life. Strong glutes and a stable pelvis are your foundation for an active, independent future. Give these 2 moves a try, and let me know in the comments how they feel. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more practical health tips. Stay active, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that affects so many of us: pelvic alignment. If you've been dealing with that annoying lower back pain, feeling like your hips are always out of whack, or just want to build stronger, shapelier glutes, you are in the right place. An imbalanced pelvis can be the sneaky culprit behind a lot of discomfort and can even hold you back from getting the results you want in the gym. But the good news is, we can fix it. I'm going to show you 2 incredibly effective, yet simple, exercises that will help reset your pelvis and rebuild your glute strength. All you'll need is a bit of wall space. So, find a spot and let's get started on bringing your body back into balance. First up, we have our pelvic alignment reset. I call this the wall hinge with a lateral shift. This move is fantastic for gently guiding your pelvis back to a neutral position, especially if you feel one hip is higher or more forward than the other. Stand with your feet about hip widths apart, with a wall directly to your right side. You want to be just a few inches away from it. Now, place your right hand on the wall for a little bit of support. We're going to hinge at the hips, like you're trying to push your butt back to touch a wall behind you. Keep your back nice and flat, no rounding. As you hinge back, I want you to gently push your hips towards the wall on your right. You should feel a nice stretch along the outside of your left hip and maybe even into your lower back. Hold it there for a moment, really breathe into that stretch. Then, slowly come back up to the starting position. The key here is control. It's not about how far you can push, but about the quality of the movement. We're re-educating the muscles around your pelvis. Let's do a few reps together. Hinge back, gently shift the hips to the right. Feel that release and come back up. Imagine your pelvis is a bowl of water and you're trying not to spill it. This exercise helps level that bowl. After you've done about 10 to 12 reps, we're going to switch sides. Now, the wall is on your left. Same setup, left hand on the wall for support. Hinge at the hips, back stays flat, and this time, gently guide your hips over to the left. You'll feel the stretch on the right side now. It's amazing how different each side can feel, right? That's a clear sign of an imbalance that we're working to correct right now. Keep breathing, keep the movement slow and intentional. This isn't a power move, it's a reset. Great job. Doing this regularly can make a world of difference. Now that we've reset our alignment, it's time for exercise number 2, rebuilding that glute strength and shape. For this, we'll do a wall-facing squat with a calf raise. This variation is a game changer because facing the wall forces you into perfect form. It prevents you from leaning too far forward and makes sure your glutes are doing the heavy lifting. Stand facing a wall, with your feet about shoulder width apart and your toes just a couple of inches from the wall. You can place your hands on the wall for balance. Now, squat down as if you're sitting back into a chair. The wall is your guide. It forces you to keep your chest up and your weight back in your heels. Go as low as you can comfortably, without your heels lifting off the floor. At the bottom of your squat, I want you to hold it. From this deep squat position, we're going to add the calf raise. Push through the balls of your feet to lift your heels up and then lower them back down. You'll feel this light up your glutes and challenge your stability like crazy. After one calf raise, drive through your heels to stand back up, squeezing your glutes at the top. Let's break it down again. Squat down, chest up, at the bottom. Lift the heels, lower the heels. Then, power back up to standing. Squeeze. This combination is so powerful. The squat targets the gluteus maximus, the biggest muscle in your butt, while the calf raise at the bottom adds an extra stability challenge that fires up all the smaller supporting muscles around your hips. Let's aim for 10 to 15 reps. Remember to breathe throughout the entire movement. Inhale on the way down and exhale as you push back up. If it feels too challenging at first, just focus on the wall squat itself. Once you master that, add in the calf raise. You've got this. This is how we build a strong, functional, and aesthetically pleasing foundation. And there you have it. 2 simple but incredibly powerful exercises to reset your pelvic alignment and build strong, well-shaped glutes. Consistency is everything. Try to incorporate these moves into your routine a few times a week, maybe as part of your warm-up or on an active recovery day. You'll be amazed at how much better your hips and lower back feel, and you'll see the payoff in your strength and physique. Remember, a balanced body is a strong body. Thank you so much for working out with me today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And do not forget to subscribe, so you don't want to miss out on more content to help you move and feel your best. Let me know in the comments how these exercises felt for you. I'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about something we all think about, aging. We often see it as a time of slowing down. But what if I told you that your later years could be your most vibrant and active years yet? It's all about healthy aging, and a huge part of that is moving your body the right way. Let's break down why exercise is so crucial as we get older. First, it helps maintain muscle mass and bone density. After age 30, we naturally start to lose both, which can lead to weakness and a higher risk of fractures. but regular strength training can significantly slow this process down. Think of it as investing in your body's structural integrity. Second, exercise is fantastic for your heart and brain. It improves circulation, which means more oxygen and nutrients reach every part of your body, including your brain. This helps keep your mind sharp and can reduce the risk of cognitive decline. Plus, it's a natural mood booster, releasing endorphins that make you feel great. So, what kind of exercise should you be doing? A well-rounded routine is key. Let's start with strength training. You don't need to be a bodybuilder. Simple exercises like squats, lunges, and push-ups using your body weight are incredibly effective. If you have access to them, resistance bands or light weights are great tools. Aim for 2 to 3 sessions a week, focusing on major muscle groups. Next up is cardiovascular exercise, or cardio. This gets your heart pumping. Activities like brisk walking, swimming, cycling, or even dancing are perfect. The goal is to get your heart rate up for at least 30 minutes, most days of the week. Find something you enjoy, and it won't feel like a chore. Don't forget about flexibility and balance. These are often overlooked, but are vital for preventing falls. Yoga, Tai Chi, and simple daily stretching can dramatically improve your stability and range of motion. Try standing on one leg for 30 seconds while brushing your teeth, then switch. It's a simple trick that makes a big difference. Now, the most important rule is to listen to your body. Start slow, especially if you're new to exercise. It's about consistency, not intensity. Proper form is more important than lifting heavy or moving fast. If something hurts, stop. It's always a good idea to chat with your doctor before starting a new fitness program, just to make sure it's right for you. Aging is a privilege, and by embracing a healthy, active lifestyle, you can make sure you enjoy every moment to the fullest. It's never too late to start your journey to a stronger, healthier you. Thanks for watching today. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on living your best life at any age. See you next time.